Welcome on into the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. Jason Jewell and Jordan Ham going over everything in the 2017 class that just wrapped up, and there are also some guys in 2018 who are starting to heat up. Now I'm going to bring in my good buddy Jason Jewell. And Jason, we're going to start with the top player in the state, Austin Jackson, committing to USC.
Yeah, it was he waited all the way until signing day and pledged to the Trojans. I don't think it was a big shock. Jordan, both you and I predicted it was going to be USC on one of our segments last week. But I think the Trojans are getting a fantastic football player. Obviously, he's a #1 ranked player in the state of Arizona, a big-time guy that's got NFL potential.
Jared Popolowski, a longtime ASU commit, decides to flip.
Yeah, so it was weird how that transpired. So Jared decided on the very last weekend to take an official visit to Colorado, and then he ended up pledging and signing with Colorado on signing day. Flips from Arizona State, where all of his teammates, he had 4 teammates go over there and sign and commit. So big-time get for Colorado. He was the #1 ranked tight end in the state of Arizona.
This class, Saguaro, has 6 players going to the Pac-12. Pretty good class there for the SaberCats down in Scottsdale. Now moving over to Mountain Point, Jaden Brooks gives his commitment.
Yeah, he waited till signing day as well and committed to Navy. He had offers from Idaho and from northern Arizona. And I also heard he, was getting some baseball looks and had some offers to potentially go play baseball, but he ends up signing to play wide receiver at Navy.
A sure-handed receiver over at Pinnacle, Dalton Cash, also makes his commitment on signing day.
Yeah, I thought Cash is one of the most underrated players in the state of Arizona. A tight end. He's a kid that can put his hand in the ground and block, and he's a good enough athlete to be a down the field threat. As a tight end, and he signed with Idaho. He's actually going to gray shirt, which means he's going to delay his enrollment and enroll next January.
Northern Arizona has done a great job getting in-state receivers over the past few years. No different with this class. They already had Terrell Brown, Justice Stokes, and now they add Chance Brewington.
And this is the absolute steal of the entire recruiting class. Brewington from Hamilton had most of the Mountain West schools on him, and Utah State seemed to be the favorite. Then they filled up. NAU jumps in, brings him in the last weekend, and gets him to sign on signing day. Huge get for NAU because Brewington's a big-time talent.
We're going to now go to their rival Chandler, another wide receiver making his commitment. Ryan Johnson makes a late flip.
Yeah, so he was committed to Idaho for a long time, and then the night before signing day, decommits and ends up signing with Southern Utah. Speedy guy, can play running back, wide receiver. Again, speed, kills, and that's what he has.
Centennial, one of the more decorated players in the state, Andrew Nichols, a two-way star. He makes his commitment as well as we wrap this up for the 2017 class.
Yeah, headed to the Ivy League. Had, quite a bit of attention from those Ivy League programs. Wyoming came in. Wyoming had a great season this year. Wyoming came in and flirted with him at the very, very end, but he makes a signing day decision and is headed to Columbia.
Now we're going to shift gears to 2018. A couple of these guys really heating up in their recruitment. Some good skill position guys. We're going to start with North Canyon wide receiver Solomon Enos. He gets an offer from Duke.
Yeah, the offer from Duke is Ennis's 6th scholarship offer. He is arguably the top prospect in the state of Arizona, where most of the Pac-12 has already extended a scholarship offer to him. He's a guy that I project as a wide receiver, but has some skills and is a very good defensive back as well.
Jawar Jordan, the big home run hitter from Hamilton. It seems like he's just lightning in a bottle. He picks up another big offer from a Big 12 program.
Yeah, Iowa State comes in and offers. Jordan mentioned earlier speed kills, and he has plenty of it. Runs under 11 seconds in the 100 meters. Third offer, Oklahoma State and New Mexico State offered previously.
Boise State brings in 2 Arizona quarterbacks in this last class. They're already targeting another one here in 2018.
Yeah, so they offered Gilbert quarterback Jack Plummer, and they tried to be sneaky about it. Everyone was tweeting about all of their guys signing, and they offered him on signing day, kind of flew under the radar, but a big-time offer for Plummer. He also has an offer. It's his second one. This one, Boise State being the second, New Mexico State being the first.
And wrapping things up there, Chandler has a long string of wide receivers who have gone to the next level. Looks like the next one is starting to heat up with his recruitment in Gunnar Romney.
Yeah, Romney got his 4th scholarship offer coming from the Ivy League. It's from Princeton, but he has some Mountain West offers. BYU, Hawaii, and Nevada have already offered. And this is a guy that had over 1,000 yards receiving last year. Now it looks like he'll be the go-to guy in that potent Chandler offense next year.
Well, the 2017 class has wrapped up. Take a breath. catch your breath a little bit, but make sure to keep it right here on the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup as the 2018 class starts to heat up.